In my case, 2 weeks on the road, living out of this, different spot every day. It's great because you have all the features of a van, but it's a little different layout, right?
This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here at Overland Expo East, and I just bumped into Chad with drawersystems.com. He's going to give us a tour of 3 Overland rigs with some van life crossovers, and these things are pretty cool. So join us for the tour.
Hey Patrick, nice to finally meet you. Guys, my name's Chad with drawersystems.com, and I build all types of drawer systems for overland rigs or just daily drivers. This actually is my daily driver. It's a Land Rover LR4. And the nice thing about these systems that I build is you can actually drive around during the day and then go out on the weekends and, you know, take your family out, do a couple day trip, and you have all the amenities that you would in a, you know, in a camper build. Behind me, this is kind of my flagship system. This is the call it the all-in-one. This has a 12-volt refrigerator, drawer style, so it allows you to have all your luggage and things up here. I just started using this EVA foam mat. You'd find this in luxury center console boats on the floor, so it's like a deck material. And then from the van life industry, we have the recessed L-track system to tie all your gear down. So this keeps it from sliding, this keeps it from rolling around in the back. And then if you notice here, this is actually from the marine industry. So this is a boat hatch, and then in this is a 6-gallon water tank. So I have on-demand 6-gallon water with me at all times, and with a marine pump over here on the left-hand side, flip a switch, and you got pressurized water at camp, and it really makes it good for a weekend thing. So you take the kids to the beach or the dog to the dog park, you can hose them down before they get back into the car. So this system is made with 3/4 inch cabinet grade birch plywood, and it's coated with 4 coats of Raptor liner. So it gives you that really tough, durable, and it's, you know, it's a cool looking look to it, but it's really, really tough. On the inside drawers, these are made with 1/2 inch birch plywood. So even though this is a big system, it doesn't weigh a lot. Generally, they weigh anywhere from 90 to this case in about 250 pounds all in. And you'll see why later on with all the extra stuff that's in the back of this. These come fully assembled. I ship anywhere in the lower 48 states. It'll come on a pallet, and it's actually very easy to install with minimal work on your car. Also, this being the all-in, this is, like, I would say, the top system that I sell. But from an entry-level standpoint, there's a lot of different options. You can just go 2 drawers, no electrical, no extra stuff. It's almost like a menu in a restaurant where you have a la carte features that you can add in. So again, the outlets are optional, the water system's optional. A or B air compressor, that's an option. Not everyone's gonna have that, you know. The way I say it is, you know, each build is tailored to each individual customer that comes through. They have a different vehicle and a different need. So my need is kind of all of it, and also to showcase and test for you guys how long the battery is going to last, how well the fridge does, how good is the water system. And like, for example, here in the kitchen part, this is also a new feature I just added. So this is the smallest induction cooktop that I could find, and it's about the size of a MacBook. So we have a really simple way to cook, if you know, as long as you have enough power. And in my case, we have 2 100 amp hour lithium batteries with a 2000 watt inverter. This will run off of about a 1500 watt inverter, and it's great because I can make eggs in the morning and only use about 3% of the battery, and plugs right in here, and it doesn't take up any of my prep table space. This is something, again, this is an a la carte option. People opt for a bamboo countertop. You might want birch. We could even source a custom wood solution for it. And then over here on these drawers, this is like your pantry. So you got all your pots and pans, you know, your soaps. And then up top, you got to have a good spice rack. So we've got salt, pepper, honey, cinnamon, whatever you need to get going. And then over here, left hand side, this is your power meter. A couple USB ports, 12-volt port, turn the inverter on and off. And then moving on over to this side, this is kind of like the heart of the whole system. And The all-in-one has it all included. So when it ships to you, it's gonna come with all of this. So let me show you that. So the cool part about these designs also is that I try to incorporate it so you can still use the back seats and it still functions like a regular family vehicle. In this case, I'm on a big trip, so I took out the middle seat. I added a second fridge. This I use for all, you know, a lot of food. Give you a spark in the water there, you look thirsty. And it's great too, because I'm driving down the road, reach back, grab a water and keep going. And then when you put the seats down, you can see all the electrical. This is what makes it the all-in-one. So it comes all pre-wired like this. Some people, some customers don't want all of this stuff. So what I'll do in that case is say, all right, let's design it around a Jackery or an EcoFlow or, you know, portable power station. I'll create a cubby that it will sit in place of the batteries. And then you could take that in and out as you need. In this case, I wanted to showcase kind of all the gadgets. So we have Blue Sea marine grade fuses over here. So you have your negative bus bar. This is your shunt. So this is how I can actually read the battery system and see what the charge is. This is pretty cool. I just added this. This is the Victron Blue Smart charger. Hey guys. And this is your shore power. So I got 30 amps going in here with a simple extension cord. So if you get to a campground, you want to plug in, or at your house in your garage and pre-charge everything before a trip, this is a great addition. Then we have two 100 amp hour lithium batteries powering the whole thing, 200 amp circuit breaker to easily turn the system off if you need to with a single switch, single ARB air compressor, because I do a lot of off-roading and you got to go air up and air down the tires frequently. I wanted it here just to have it accessible. Got more USB outlets, 12 volt outlets, and then behind it is the Red Arc BC to DC charge controller. So this will take the power from my alternator and charge the lithium batteries while I'm driving. But then the great part about that is as soon as I turn the car off, then I'm not draining my car battery. I'm totally separate, right? No risk of killing the car battery. And then over here tucked in on the side, you can't really see it, but it's a 2000 watt Renogy inverter tucked in there. So I'm trying to utilize every single inch of space that I can to maximize what you can fit into the build. This is just a net to keep us protected. You know, I found this for a Jeep. Again, you know, you can kind of use things that aren't out of the box decided for it. Then we have the ratchet strap tie down system. So when you receive this, you get the 4 ratchet straps if your car has the tie down points. And then you would have to run an Anderson like a 6 gauge cable from your engine to the back with an Anderson connector. Or if you don't have that system, then all it is slide the system in, ratchet strap it down, and take off on the trail. I can get this whole thing out in about 15 minutes. Obviously, I've done it a ton of times. You can just take the drawers out, take the fridge out. What it does is it makes it lighter. Grab a buddy, get a table, slide it out the back, put it on a table in the garage, and I still have the 3rd row seats in here. When my mom comes into town and we're not doing this stuff, I can take this out pretty easily and it becomes just a normal SUV again. So up top is the James Baroud tent, and that's how I sleep, right? Climb up on top. So we'll set the ladder up, and right here, you're gonna notice this. So this is actually just a quick deploy changing room. So this is changing room / shower / bathroom area. I put a little porta potty down here, and then I put the ladder up in between, and I have an awning that comes out, so I can actually get up and down if it's bad weather, and I'm not getting rained on. All right. So the nice thing about this tent is I got a lot of headroom here. I'm a little over 6'1", so I'm not a particularly small guy, and I have just enough room, you know, head to feet, where I'm not kind of hitting both sides. And this is actually their smallest version tent. So I got this one because my roof is a little narrow. Kind of come in here And the cool thing about this, there's window 360 view all the way around. And then at the show, I can put all the gear up here that I don't want people to see. So yeah, again, weekend warrior type thing. This whole piece comes off really quickly. This is would be like a spare tire trash bag. You can use it to put your trash, firewood, tools. We have the Starlink mount up here. And then this is a strap system, which I found on Jeep forums and Jeep websites, and ended up making this bracket here for the traction boards. So if you get stuck in the mud or whatever when you're off-roading, you take it off, put it under the tire, and you can get out. And then over on the side, you have the shovel and the axe. It's great to have, don't always need it, but it kind of looks cool, and it's great to have if you do. Up top, we have a 270-degree awning, and this is really nice because it swings all the way around. So in bad weather or sun or rain or whatever, I can still cook here and I'm not getting soaked. And it makes a nice little living area when you're outside, because obviously I'm not spending time in the vehicle. Focus on this. Yeah, so this is great. This is a sea sucker system for the iPad, and I can either mount it on the side window or under the hatch. So for the kid, if you want to watch movie night or put a football game on and tailgate, you put the iPad over here or put it right here. You sit underneath. Let's check out this. This is an Ineos Grenadier with the Alucab top. Built this. I built this as a micro camper for the Alucab. So again, different vehicle, different customer, different needs. And the design was be able to sleep one person down here or sit in here in bad weather. He can cook directly on top here. He could use his laptop. And then at night he can climb in up to the top. So really nice little system here. This also has a 6-gallon water tank built in, full power, and then has a Dometic refrigerator facing forward. So if you go in this side here, you'll see the little Dometic. Passenger could, again, you're driving down the road, reach back, grab a soda. You don't have to stop driving to get a water or a soda. Then the last rig I have at the show, we have an amazing Toyota 4Runner. It's my buddy Simon. He goes by Simon 4Runner, and he has a different style James Baroud tent up top with the James Baroud shower room and awning. Unbelievable build, this thing. So what we did with this is he loved my setup, and it's a mirror image of my setup in a Toyota, so you can see what it looks like in a different vehicle. And it's virtually the same type of build, complete with the 12-volt refrigerator, 2 lithium batteries, mentioned the water tank, 2,000-watt inverter, the air compressor, and the onboard water. So yeah, thanks for watching this tour. If you're still here and you want some more info about any of the stuff that I do, check out drawersystems.com. There's a lot of pictures there. There's a lot of different builds, a lot of vehicles. I've done about a half a dozen van builds as well. So if you want to see some of those pictures, they're on the website. Lead time right now is about 7 to 8 weeks on projects. If it's custom, I have a shop down in Miami, Florida. You can bring the shop, whether it's a van or an SUV, I can fit it in the shop. The basic drawers will start around $18.50, and then they go up from there based on the features and amenities that you put into it.
I love the fact that it's a turnkey camper. Convert your normal everyday SUV into a camper overland vehicle for weekend getaways, or you could go out for a week or a month.
In my case, 2 weeks on the road, living out of this, different spot every day, 2 different shows, and it's great. It's great because you have all the features of a van, but it's a little different layout, right? It's a little bit different, little more work, right? I have to set up a little bit more, but I can get to some really cool spots and down some really cool trails because of the size, right? The size of the SUV.
I appreciate the opportunity to showcase you on the show. And this is an overland show, so everything here requires some setup, right?
Correct.
It's
correct.
not just a turnkey camper
right.
to go to a campground. People that buy this type of stuff want to go somewhere other than a campground.
And actually, that's a good point. I didn't touch on that, but this entire setup, the tent, the awning, I could be cooking in 30 seconds of being at camp, right? Slide this out, plug that in. The whole setup is like 10 minutes. So I can have my entire camp set up in 10 minutes or less. And that's one of the things. It's like the race to see who can set up the fastest and who can pack down the fastest. And that's kind of what we're trying to do here, is make it so all of your stuff is accessible. You know where everything is. It goes back in the same spot. And then you can go the next day, hit the trail, and just keep going.
I'll put the link in the description, and also I'll tag your YouTube channel. This is Patrick on New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. See you next time.
Thanks, Patrick.